relax to the sound that goes around, 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 around. She said, hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow. Yeah.
Rawr.
Heya! Happy Thursday! Hello, hello! Hi! How's it going? Welcome! Abaddon, Reaper, hello, how are you? We don't have any of the cool emotes. Do you have BTTV installed? Because that's where a lot of like the text emotes come from. Shinji crank that soldier boy! Yes, we are cranking it. Like Shinja Rover. You too can be like things are Shinja Rover with better TTV installed. But hi y'all. It's been a day. I had to be up at 5 a.m. for work. And then I ran some errands with my mom. And it is called, like, the Grim Reaper is in my room because it is hot as hell in here. So today is probably gonna be a shorter stream because I'm just tired and it's too hot to be in my room for too long. So we'll get by the best we can. You don't have it installed? Oh no. Well, it's a browser extension for if you're on PC. It's really easy to add on. Unfortunately, there's not a mobile version, but there should be. There should be a mobile version, but there is not. But it's just a browser extension if you want to install it. But yeah, that's where we're at today. It is very, very hot in here, and I'm like, yeah. Like, normally my room is actually pretty cool, but right now we are, yeah. We're kind of baking in here. Outside right now, it is, 81 degrees, which is less than it has been for a while. You quit and uninstalled Honkai Impact. Freedom! Yes, person breaking free from handcuffs.jpg. Let's go. How's it going? The fated days arrive, but good for you. I'm gonna install it. Yes, it's free and it's very easy to do. But yeah. Normally my room is not this hot. I guess the AC must be off in here, but yeah. I'm also running on fumes, kind of, so we're getting by the best we can, and I have cold water regardless of what it's gonna do to my voice. It is what it is. And yeah, that's where we are. It was good to not bother with it. Me, when I stopped playing, when I took breaks from gachas and everything, I haven't played Honkai Impact in a long time. Or not Honkai Impact, well that too, but I haven't played Star Rail in like, probably close to a month now. Oopie! My return to Honkai Star Rail was short-lived, it seems. I think that might be a game that I just play in spurts. I don't know. Broke me emotionally, mentally, and physically to continue. Yeah, then it's not worth it. Yeah, if you're not enjoying a game, games are meant to be enjoyed. And if you're not enjoying it, if it's feeling more like a chore than a game, then take a break. Or just uninstall. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. That's me right now. Brain is melting. My brain is quite literally melting in my head right now. I'm just, yeah. Anyways, we're on the bonus case of Ace Attorney 5. Ace Attorney's in my brain nonstop, and I want to get to 6 really badly. But I do also want to experience this too. Star Wars a tour, but at least I get enjoyment out of that. Honkai Impact 3rd had everything stripped away. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm thinking today we don't have too much of the investigation left to do for this, I think. So I think we're just gonna do the investigation, whatever we have left of it, and then the trial. And then we'll do the next part of the investigation and trial on Monday to wrap up this case. And then Tuesday, we will start Ace Attorney 6, the 3rd game in this trilogy, which means Dawn Trail approaches. So especially since we're gonna do 6.5 on Saturday, and then next week 6.55, which is like 4 quests, I believe. So Dawn Trail is truly just on the horizon. And if we do every, I don't know, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's happening. Also next week, I'll be here for next week. The week after next week, I will be out of town, so there won't be any streams for that one. From August 5th through the 12th, I will be on vacation. So that's 2 weeks from now. Yeah. I don't know how far we'll get into Ace Attorney 6. Probably be done with like 2 cases by then, I'm guessing. I don't know. I still think we can finish, I still think we can finish Dawn Trail before the answer. At least I hope so. I think it's doable. We'll be fine. And then again, I wanted to stream Panda Raids too. What if I just streamed every day of the week? What if I just did that? Because I want to get caught up on my fucking... I don't want to lose pace with Ace Attorney, you know? But the Panda Raids are taunting me! And the Alliance Raids. I unlocked the first Endwalker Alliance Raid, and now I think I should stream it. Because, I don't know. I'm thinking about streaming it. I unlocked it. I started the quest without realizing it was the Alliance Raid quest. And now I have the first one unlocked, and... You know, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. Partially because it feels weird to do the Endwalker Alliance raids without having done the Shadowbringers ones, but the Shadowbringers ones won't be done for a while, so might as well just do the Endwalker ones, you know? I also still have to unlock Island Sanctuary. So many things that need to be unlocked and done. Ah, brother! Anyways. I'm gonna take... I know I just started stream, but I need to take a quick bathroom break, actually. When I get back, we'll start the game, because we got shit to do. And I'll be back in a moment. I'm so sorry. Anyways, listen to Soken's magnum opus in the meantime. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, listen to Soken's masterpiece while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Hello. Wasted, welcome. Okay, I can explain that quote. That was wires getting crossed in my brain, okay? It doesn't mean what do you think it means. Also, hi, Asho. How are you doing? Alrighty. I'm gonna probably have to get a refill of water at some point, even though I already have a full glass. It is just so hot in this room. Ugh. Anyways, let's do the Lafiche investigation. Let's go save the little sweetie pie orca. The little baby. Alrighty. And we just met Pearly! She's back! But yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish this portion of the investigation and then trial, and then we'll do the next investigation and trial on Monday. That's the plan. People order our patties. Poop. Indeed. Hello, Pearly. Pearls. Look at my badge, I just got it back. Are you happy for me?
Oh, I'm so happy you get to be a lawyer again, Mr. Nick.
Thanks. I let our friends know I was back too.
I wish we could all get together. It's been quite a while. Maybe we should throw you a surprise party to celebrate your comeback.
That'd be really nice. But if you tell me about it, it won't be a surprise, you know?
Oh, but we could spring it on you after you've forgotten and still surprise you.
Aw. But yeah, our defendant here is this whale, and you know what? That's so real. She seems like an angel. I would die for her. I would already die for her. I literally just met her, but if anything happens to her, I'm killing everyone in this aquarium and then myself. What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Nick? Who is this lady next to you? I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Write Anything Agency. Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly. Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you.
Phoenix, I have to get his badge back. I'm gonna defend an orca in court. That's really gonna get me points with the public. You know what? If anybody can do it, it's him. I have faith in him. So this is... I mean, at this point, it's obviously gonna end up being a murder, but at this point, this could be, you know, Phoenix's a non-murder case, you know, like, it's a wrongful death at this point, but it's still legal action, you know? So, I don't know, what would this be classified as at this point? I don't know.
So how did the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal systems, Pearls? And visit Miles Edgeworth, probably?
Yeah, I'm ready to be born, damn it!
I am ready to be born. Hi, Yuka. How are you doing? I met Athena on one of those trips. Oh my god, we learned how we met Athena? Oh, okay, flashback, backstory. Words are getting jumbled in my brain.
So tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here.
A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Aw, he's doing the mentoring now. Wait, it just occurred to me, Phoenix is now older than Mia was when she died. Yeah. Pain. You're doing good? Glad to hear it. Briz, welcome. How are you doing?
Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court.
But what about Simon? Like, isn't that also kind of a big factor in becoming a lawyer?
Gee, Mr. Nick, looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearls. And Maya even called me old when I was like 24. First paycheck vibes today, let's go! Amazing, we love that. Nabzy, hello, how are you? Oh yeah, Penguin, the case with your favorite witness. Oh, I'm excited. How are you doing?
Well, we have Penguin, Rifle. Well, would you look at that? Rifle loves you.
She sure does seem to be attracted to Pearls.
I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already. Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin.
That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. I even have one myself. But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy. I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well, but this is like a very campy pirate show. And it does fit it, I feel. Oh, my camera's kind of covered part of it. Hold on.
Look at his little face.
How many people I presented my badge to? Everybody. Oh, this is your favorite witness? Sasha? She's cool. But, why does this calendar smell kind of like fish? Oh, brother.
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude.
Uh-oh, I got Pearls mad. Did it fall in the sardine bucket or something? Have I presented it to the Fool? Who is the Fool? I don't know who that is. I don't know if I met them yet. So, you were looking for Rifle too?
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Give me your rifle. Come here.
She went towards Orla instead. Aww.
Why can't I get Rifle to like me?
Maybe you should quit chasing after her with that scowl of yours. Oh, fool bright. Ah, I did, yeah. Yeah, you can't do this. I wish I could show my badge to Orla.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Uh-oh, I got Pearls mad again. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you? Has Pearls learned a variation of like the Susato takedown or something? I want Pearls to slap Phoenix. She probably will. I mean, she's done it several times already in the past. Wait. Orla is so cute. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you?
Oh, great idea. And I have just the thing to present to her too.
The fish.
Rifle, I have a present for you. It's chock filled with love. Here you go.
Oh, her little noises are so cute.
Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though.
Oh,
I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment.
I love Orla already. I know I've said that already, but...
Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might be going a bit far. Come on, Phoenix! Are you not moved by Orla's adorableness? Anyway, how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
It's the calendar, probably. Maybe. Phoenix! Oh. Can you please push him in the pool, Pearls? I don't care if Orla's been suspected of, like, killing somebody in the pool. Push him in, please.
I guess I need to change my clothes.
That's odd. I wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish. Oh, is it not just the calendar? Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. It's so weird being Fulbright. You see, it is. It's so weird seeing him since we know now. We've even been giving her more food than normal at her regular meal times lately. I showed you this already, yeah? Yeah. Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately? Yeah, something's weird. The new guy, Marlin, feeds all the other animals besides Orla. But the captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning.
But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry. She wants my fish, chock filled with love.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? She sure is excited to make a new friend. Who wouldn't want to be friends with Orla? But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. He was dead already, I'm sure.
He couldn't feed her because she was dead. Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other.
This is Orla the Orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone. Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can... Phoenix, did you not watch Finding Nemo?
Oh, so this orca is the suspect. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins.
No! Don't you worry about that. Orla here is really gentle and she never eats anything but fish. Aww. Aww. She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle picking on her. It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale.
As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature. Wow, you're going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. Oh, Pearls, I have a big favor to ask.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
It's about Magatama. Well, indeed. Hi, expert. How are you doing? Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost...
Hiccup.
It's almost out now.
She's just big bone. Oh, you're whale? Glad to hear it, and I'm glad you phrased it that way. I hope they say something like whale at some point. Me when I'm a whale, so true.
There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break Psyche locks again.
I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him. Pearlie sure seems right at home in this aquarium.
Whale propaganda? Well, you're right. But didn't you say this was her first time here? Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her. Whales don't actually murder penguins. We don't actually murder penguins. It's a myth. Yeah. The penguin did the murder. No! Rifle is innocent. What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor? I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something. The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit. What? Yeah. Whoa. Why was she there?
Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it?
Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. Rifle was clearly the smoking gun. Stop! Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. Oh, is he have a new song to do? Ahoy! The based small fry was so cut. Based small fry! Rhymes and Rifle reunion, a tail ending in bliss. No animal keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Oh yeah, you lost. That's prop small fry. This case is now shut. Yo ho ho. Let's go.
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Oh, little penguin.
Head pats for Penguin.
Okay, let's go, Rifle. See you, small fry.
Oh, Mr. Nick. I didn't see you there.
Hey again, Pearlie. Same batch dialogue, yeah.
Hey, Pearlie. You and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Well,
What the... Pearls, why do I see a psyche lock?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick, but I really shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs. She was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Alrighty. Magatama time, baby.
Take that!
The water turned into orange juice. It's a fantasy. It's end of Evangelion. Lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. No more, like, soul damage. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There's no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me.
Probably, yeah, how old is he also? Yeah, 21, yeah, I'd hope not.
We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium, that's all.
Pearls did the murder, she has a psyche lock and she blinked at suspicion statement. No! Pearly is innocent. Don't do my girl Pearls like that. There are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go.
Take that!
Yes, that's right. But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff.
She supplied rifle with the murder weapon. No! Don't rope Pearls and rifle into this.
But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. Guess I better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been worried about, Pearls, or wondering about. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? Oh, what makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. Wait, who was it that said that? Orla?
Take that!
Oh, yeah, I was wrong. Okay. But it would be, Sasha then, right? A rifle! Ah, damn it.
Take that!
I have goldfish memory sometimes. I'm also so hot!
Rifle?
It's Don Tigre, stop! He's back! She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls?
I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled fishy too.
Take that!
The fishy smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin and about the calendar.
She's a mermaid! Aww. It was only one log, but it sure took some work. She was just testing me so he doesn't get rusty with it. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Aw, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor.
Is she, like, out in, like, the public now after the events of, like... I guess after her mom was locked up, does she leave the village regularly now is what I'm saying? Like, I guess so. If she was on, like, some kind of trip, does she go to, like, a normal school now? When you, in case you gotta say go fish like an action movie man. Exactly.
I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor.
I don't think so? Oh, but I'm not sure. Okay. Huh.
I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. I really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much, he startled me too. And I lost my balance and fell down.
Oh no! La fiche!
Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
Oh, it's in the pretzel hair. Pretzel fish. I guess it explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun. Phoenix.
Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish too.
But it does explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over feed sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Marlin said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh. Was he trying to feed Orla? Because he's supposed to feed everybody but Orla, right?
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had to search for it among the fish. Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing on it. It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
Oh, they got mixed up, didn't they? You got Marlin's calendar instead.
There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m. Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up?
Pearls, about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep room at about 10:10.
About the time of the murder. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? Might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
Alright, but be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Good. Now maybe I'm ready to remove Mr. Plume's psyche locks too. Alrighty. You people again? You are becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave.
Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
You are correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out. But I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home. She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing there talking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover her secret.
That's Psyche Lock, Athena. Psyche Lock, not Psycho Lock as well. Alrighty.
Take that!
Boom! Get Magatama, baby. Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding. I'll do nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise. I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are after the place is closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow. Oh ho ho! I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner. Oh, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence that suggests you do know something. Wait, what did she... That's you there!
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume. Oh, I suppose there's no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I. I've been streaming for 3 years. I have. It's been like a sort of like small kind of like casual hobby of mine, but it has been a while, yeah. I mainly used to play Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact 3rd kind of at the beginning, but then I kind of started to move towards more variety content as well, and that's what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, the Dragonite badge. Oh yeah. Oh, that's like my oh yeah, the Dragonite badge. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, brain is not working. But yeah, I did set that for like 3-year sub thingies, even though I don't think anybody's there, but it's fine. But yeah, it has been.
Yeah, you have little Dratini.
I love Dragonite, it's my favorite Pokemon.
I have a plushie of him behind my mic.
I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor. What you really are is a witness to the murder. You're a visitor who also happened to witness the death of owner Jack Shipley. That is good. Oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police. It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out. Oh, I give up. I'll tell you everything. She wanted to tell me this badly. Why couldn't she just done so from the top? She has to be dramatic. I think anyone would agree I held it in for as long as I could, but I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer. Please calm yourself, Mr. Plume, and that's top-class badgering to you. You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. You got a problem with that, Blue Boy?
Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something quick.
Please don't explode on me. Alrighty. You started telling me what you saw. I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known. So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident.
What? Pleased? Shame on you! Are you implying that I'm happy about an innocent man's death?
No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her.
Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe... Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew? That I am the non-fiction writer, Norma de Plume?
Oh, that Norma de Plume.
So, big fan, huh?
No, I'd never even heard of her.
Well, now that you've figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all.
But I'm not a fan, I tell you.
So, what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume? Oh ho ho! Oh, she's doing like the Judge Santa laugh as ho ho ho! Oh my! You mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering information on Orla the killer whale for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies, and today my concern was proven to be well justified.
Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet and gentle soul.
Oh ho ho! The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp! Shipshape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak, but it has been rumored to attack people.
But rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true.
Yes, I realize that, but I only write the truth. That is why I questioned the owner directly. But he refused to allow my research, and he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance, coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again." Sounds like your research was a bit too much to take.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted?
I have my methods. Oh ho ho! This lady is shameless.
We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her.
I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale, but on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries.
You can hear Orla from the visitors' corridor?
There are speakers in the corridor up near the ceiling. Apparently, that speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, I approached the killer whale's tank. I heard its cries. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying. What did you see? The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat owner was wearing. And then the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death within its jaws. What? Orla bit the owner to death? In justice we trust. Hello, Bobbert. So I take it Mr. Plume's just finished telling you what she saw? Detective Fulbright, I guess you've already heard it too? Yep, when we took her statement earlier. As you've heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be. Yes, and a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again. She's not dangerous. This is a whale smear campaign. Exactly! She's so sweet! Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. I wonder who. Can we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. No! Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
You won't rest until you find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time.
The dolphin did— There's no dolphin. I just hate them. What did dolphins do to you? No! Well, there's a dolphin here, actually. The inflatable dolphin did it. Oh, no.
All right, then. Let's start the re-examination pronto. I'm gonna go check out that mess in the back one more time.
Athena, wait! They're actually evil? Oh no. Oh no. Orcas are just big dolphins. Aren't they like kinda... They're both like mammals, right? Dolphins are mammals, right? It didn't look like she tripped, but uh-oh. Girly Pop, you good? Uh-oh. She's standing in this spot.
I slipped.
Uh-oh. Huh? Orla? What is it, girl? Is that where the captain stands for a trick? Bop! Ah, that's where they do the volleyball thing. I see. She crashed all that stuff behind her. Damn. Orla's strong.
Ugh. I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall. Again.
Dolphins do drugs and commit violent acts against the female dolphins in the pot. Really? Huh. Oh no, Phoenix died again. That's a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
I'm okay, but why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe she thought you were the main entree. Phoenix, stop!
Very funny, boss.
In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Oh no, they really suck. Oh, that's news to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. Good lord. Oh, I see a bloody button. Oh, I see teeth.
Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it.
Hey, you're right. There are things now that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them.
Look, there's something new by the outline of the body, too.
You better take a good look around. Alrighty.
Hi, Orla!
Orla's not gonna notice me from here. Alright. Oopsie, I see, well, there's the standing area.
Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is?
Don't stand there, Phoenix. That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Yeah. If we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us.
So when Orla spiked the ball with me earlier, that was one of her tricks? It doesn't mean she hates me? Aww.
I just, oh my god. Dolphins will if you're pregnant? Oh my god. Yeah. Why is that Orca dressed like a JoJo character? Apparently she's a performer. But you know what? Maybe Orla is a Jo star. Maybe she's the part 10 JoJo. Jorla. Georgia is her. Jorla is her name now. Jorla Joestar. She wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time.
Aww. Sasha looks so sad.
There's 10 parts. Well, there's 9 parts right now. Part 9 is ongoing in the manga. Parts 1 through 6 have been animated, but there are 9 parts total. Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish.
That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right?
What's a blobfish? Why I not want to know. It's a fish that's a blob, Phoenix. Hope this helps. What's this? A coin?
Mr. Wright, there's blood on it.
You're right, but it's dried.
Do you think it could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
Not sure, but now that we found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove there's more to this case than just accidental death.
Hey, you're right. Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here, too.
You're right, boss. But where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you?
And then maybe this was what DePlume saw Orla chomping on earlier.
But that child is hurt.
But call names. Hey, it's just a dummy.
It is? Oh, well, I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff well under pressure.
Ugh. I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. I wonder what the dummy is for anyway.
Oh, that? We use it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first. Forget the tricks, those bite marks look pretty dangerous. Hey, Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin? Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked up all the coins already? That's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few.
Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Alrighty.
Let's go swimming.
Oh. Alright. Aha! There's a bunch of them there. He's the pool boss. Ooh! I think I see something on the bottom of the pool.
I knew it. Want me to go down and check?
You can't jump in there dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes.
No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Can Phoenix swim? I don't think he can. Be that as it may, the pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath that long. Maybe Sasha can? Oh. Whew. Phoenix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more of them down there, huh?
We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether.
Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show. Sounds like they'd be heavy. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. Well, I better go put these coins away where they belong. Throw Edgeworth in. Oh, true. That's how we can see if Phoenix swims. Good test. But can Edgeworth swim, though? That's another question. I know her resting face. She's like the little 3 face. She's...
So, 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene, one of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case.
I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. I gotta do Edgeworth like, I don't know. Does he look like he can swim? Be honest. Remember how Detective Fulbright said they couldn't find a murder weapon? What if these coins... It's a swimsuit filled with gravel! That's the murder weapon! Ah! Sorry.
Huh? How could a little coin kill a grown man?
If you know, you know. Yeah, he's Phoenix. He can fly, but he cannot swim, true. The water would extinguish his flames. Well, 1 coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together, so it could definitely be. Put him in a bag or a swimsuit. You put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at him, buddy. It would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? He can fight death, but swimming is a big no. That might be the one thing that can kill him. Although he did fall into the river, Dusky Bridge. But he just got a cold from it, so... I don't know. Maybe he can survive drowning. It would explain how blood got on this coin.
Oh, I get it. If that bag of coins is the weapon, then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
Alright. But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here. Your Honor, the sock filled with butter is the murder weapon! The butter sock! That could be an actual weapon.
Maybe the killer took it with them.
How often do you think she had to replace that butter? Or is it just like a permanently like cold solid stick of butter? Because like, doesn't it melt? Yeah, it would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The bloody coin alone should be enough to prove this might have been a murder.
I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla, especially if he was supposedly killed in the pool, but we found the bloody coin outside the pool.
Yes, this is just what we needed. Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plume right away.
Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the pub of danger. You better believe it. Ooh. I better believe it's not can't. Oh, you're back. So, did you find anything? Of course you didn't. Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important. Is he trying to console me?
Let's show him the evidence we found, the one that points to a human culprit.
Right, because we won't let Orla be put down. Hey, look at this. Money! Please take a look at this blood-stained coin. Ah! Cease and desist at once! What kind of man shows a lady blood? Oh, she doesn't have to get so worked up. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. Athena beat his ass, I can't tell you why. It's a Dual Destiny spoiler! Ah! We found this coin besides the Orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. Well, you didn't look hard enough, bitch. We just learned there's 300 of these weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? So we're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? Egad! I think he should say egad when he does this pose. If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was a human. You wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass muster. But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you very much. The Phantom thing is the reason why I say to play this after case 2, since it's weird to see Fulbright being all happy and Simon's still in cuffs after the end. I get that, yeah. We're traveling back in time.
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court. Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged? High Caliber, welcome. How are you doing? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that orca's guilt and... Simon, how dare you? I love you, Simon. But why would you want to put down this sweet, gentle soul?
What? It's Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla?
What's he have against Orla? Oh, I must say you are taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start, and I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Bloom, will you be a witness for the prosecution? A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. He's just dicking around at this point. True, yeah. Prosecutor, I barely know her. Good one. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it. Haha! Sounds like a plan. Now, if you will just come along with me, we have to prepare for tomorrow and I still have to arrange for an autopsy. Oh! I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, blue lawyer and yellow fan. All right, girly pop.
I am not a fan!
Well, at least I managed to get the case to go to trial.
But how in the world do you defend an orca in court anyway?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself.
Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla bit the victim. The trial sure isn't going to be easy.
What if she bit the dummy?
But I love a challenge.
I'm gonna die anyway. I should die with a good Snapchat going through. Yeah! Yeah, he's just here for have fun. Simon telling Edward why he's taking the orca case. Then we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular we were watching this morning.
Yeah, we can have a formal viewing back at the office.
There's nothing decisive against Orla in the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. We'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial, or else. Orla else. All right.
Trial time.
Stretch. All right, let's do this. Yes, we did it! July 21st. We're almost in real time.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see.
I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few extra laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped.
And I just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes.
Oh, I also queued the swashbuckler video so we can watch it at any time.
Alright. Thanks. Just might help our case. Alright, what does this look like? Oh, it's the whole footage. It's anime! Alrighty. I just want to watch it in case there's anything we should notice here. I notice he's also not wearing the red mustache. That's not Red Stash.
She's so cutie!
You made it just in time.
Look at her. How do you think she's capable? Oh, she has a black hat there too, and not a pink one.
We be pirates, we love to sail the
She's such a cutie patootie. I know, we got anime here.
As free as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
If I was a dolphin, I would understand why Simon would be prosecuting! Why is there a dead man there? By the way, yes, some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this?
What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all.
These guys are pumped indeed.
Guess I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as it is by Prosecutor Blackquill.
Oh my god, you can match his eye bags now. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while.
That explains why your hair is spikier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing.
That was a compliment, right? You like your hair to be sharp, don't you?
Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery.
Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Morning, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Rhymes. We came to watch the trial?
Yeah. Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca, so I thought I'd better come here to watch for her.
Well, don't you worry. We're gonna win for Orla.
Pearls, I know you didn't. No! Pearly is innocent! He looks traumatized. Yeah, he has seen some shit.
Isn't that right, boss?
Right. One unprecedented trial coming right up. Alrighty. Pearl was an accomplice to Rifle. He's the only black person in this whole game too. I hope you too. Stop. Court is now in session for the trial of Aura Shipley. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Must we waste words on this? Prosecutor Simon Blackquill. Known as the Twisted Samurai, he's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. Pearls was the mastermind behind Karma Style. Stop! They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his... Can Taka translate Rifle speak? I hope they put Rifle on the witness stand and then Taka translates it, and Simon can understand Taka, so then he translates for us. I hope that's what happens. Oh my god, yes, the Madagascar penguins! Okay, well the Madagascar penguins are very different. But I don't know. Okay, you have a point there. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. A lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow. Yeah, he's shaved. Thank you, Your Honor. And you look as young as ever yourself. Aha! Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet? Surely you jest, Your Boldness. Did you not receive the memo? It's a different species of penguin? Could be. The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca at the Ship-Shape Aquarium. An orca? Oh my god, we're already chattering. Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. Oh, great. Most competent judge moment, baby. But an orca as a defendant, it's patently absurd. Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client. Your duty to defend your crying aunt? Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Are your ears going, buddy? If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it of man or beast, is of equal value. Aww, that's sweet. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I. Oh, this is so cute. You're the reason why the case is able to go to the court in the first place. Literally. This guy. Aw. The real question is, am I in for more pain as always? That's a given, Phoenix. What go or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. What injuries is he going to sustain in the courtroom this time? I mean, Taka's probably going to attack him at some point, but aside from that... Now then, Prosecutor Blackquill, your opening statement, if you would. I suppose I can heartily leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well. Oh my god, he is actually doing the opening statement! No way! Listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Ship-Shape Aquarium in the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. I watched Assassination Classroom for the first time. It was good, but not great. I enjoyed it. That's been on my watch list for a while. It looks enjoyable. It looks fun. I mean, I don't really know much about it, but for what I've seen, it looks fun. A sadistic orca? What a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now? Inside this. A cell phone, Prosecutor Blackwell. Time marches on, your boldness, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca. A TV phone? Very well. Got it sets it into evidence. Alright. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Alright. Fulbright, prepare for transmission. Aha! You've got it, Prosecutor Does he suspect, Bobby at this point? Does Simon suspect Bobby of his identity at this point? I don't know. I don't know! Has a lot of anime tropes and it gets really ridiculous, but still fun. Okay. Hi, baby! Hi, sweetie! We will proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the orca that stands accused, is it? Look at her! She wouldn't harm a fly. Look at this sweetie. It's great because it's abbreviated as ass class. I have heard that. Look, she's waving hi! Aww! Maybe she's cheering us on. What a cutie. Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck. Aww! Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? It was Blackwell that said, hi, baby, hi, sweetie. You broke character, you're so right. Aw, I always called it ass class, as you should. And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man.
Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh?
She is far from cute. She is a violent, reckless animal. Blackwell, stop! That's right. My name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, the police raced over. I can't read. There we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. Yeah, you have an animal in here too, Taka. Taka's probably more violent than Orla, let's be honest. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. A portion, okay. Instant death from a brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. Anything else? Estimated time of death under investigation, so not necessarily at 10:10. I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your boldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. I'm betting on the penguin killing a man. I don't know if he actually did. Why is everybody suspecting the penguin? Taka is a real one, yeah. I think a lot of older, popular anime One Piece popped released today, like Steins Gate. I've heard things about Steins Gate. I don't know much about it. Like, it's both a game and an anime, right? His name is Rifle, but what if he's a cutie? Women are definitely capable of killing! Well, like, God forbid women do anything then. In justice we trust. Her name is Rifle! One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell? Well, I am Norma de Plume, and I'm a non-fiction writer. I'm the only one who isn't telepathic here. Yeah, it's so weird. Isn't it weird for Phoenix to go up against prosecutors who can actually get the witnesses to state their name and occupation? Yeah, well, L'Oreal lipsticks. Yeah, that lipstick girly.
Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts.
Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena. What? Norma de Plume, the great non-fiction writer, Miss Norma de Plume herself? I read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites. Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you'd like. Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book. Well, I used one from 10 years ago, no! 10 years ago, no! 10 years ago mention. 10 years ago, my book said that the paparazzi won't harass me. I should watch Steins Gate, it's on my list. And the Fate series started as visual novels. Oh, interesting. The judge seems so shocked. The visual disconnect must be really doing a number on His Honor's head. Could we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you'll see your debut in my books. Such harsh comments. You really must be the real Norma de Plume. Oh no, Mr. Plume is so famous. Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. Oh, thank you not to order me around. I am perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. Very well then, please proceed with your testimony. Alrighty. I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. It's about people sending messages through time? Ooh. That adorable defendant really did all that? Must be much more vicious than it looks. Now, deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence. No!
Objection!
You're not gonna do it yourself! The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's alright. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery? Tomfoolery mention! Yay! I love that word so much. Shenanigans and tomfoolery. Those are, like, great words. It starts so when people watch it based on recommendations, they're like, I don't know why this was recommended.
Hold it!
The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
A fellow inmate told me just this morning, if you want something signed, all you need is the document and a witness. Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right? All we need in this case is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Isn't that correct, Your Honor? Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of youth rashing around in vain. Alright. That's really stupid, about Yellowstone exploded and no one gave a shit. Oh my god. Like something silly like that? Just like just a random sentence that doesn't make any sense. Me and my friend told me to watch Kaiji. Is that the one that's right now? The whatever number 8 or something?
Hold it!
Why did you want to see the orca? Well, it is the featured attraction of the aquarium after all. Why waste energy on such tripe? There is but one attraction in Shipshape Aquarium that is worth anyone's time. And that is the Wait, he likes penguins? Oh. Okay, that's actually really cute. And Taka likes going to see the penguins too. Please, we have to put Rifle on the witness stand now. It has to happen. Alrighty then, I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is for the birds.
Guess I should jot that down. Note to self, Prosecutor Blackwell is on Team Rifle.
Are you gonna take a trip to the aquarium post Dual Destinies? Like, they should do that. I feel a little bad about accusing him. I don't stop! Oh, it's the OG gambling anime. It's just slow. Oh. Oh, I got an achievement! Oh my god! Look, pressing to Plume about his take on what ought to be visited at an aquarium or something. And so you went to see the orca in its tank? Yes, that's right.
Hold it!
The orca suddenly went crazy, did she? Yes. It took a look at me, and then all at once it started going berserk. Maybe you're the reason she did that. Did you do anything to make her angry? I watched A Place Further Than the Universe? Oh, I've not heard of that. One of the main characters is unhealthily obsessed with penguins, oh no. I did nothing more than simply glare at it from the visitor's corridor. Oh, when I was younger, I used to play Zoo Tycoon 2 all the time when I was younger. And one thing that I like to do is kind of make what I call like a wild animal kind of scenario where I never opened the zoo to the public. I never built any exhibits. I just took a bunch of the same animal, built a little environment for them, just gave them like water and stuff like that and necessary food, and then I would spawn like hundreds of them, or like so however many I could have, and then just see what happens. I used to do that with the penguins all the time. I would spawn like 50 penguins in one area with enough food to like get them by, and then just see how they interact with each other. It was a lot of fun. And then they would have babies. There were like, I think at one time I had like 6 or 7 eggs like all sitting next to each other, and then a bunch of baby penguins. I went the other one could, oh, could you describe it? It was a podcast that talked about it. Oh, that's cool. She glared at Orla, and that's what caused her to go
Objection!
A Place Further Than the Universe is really inspirational show about 4 high school girls trying to go to Antarctica. Oh, that sounds really interesting. The reason the defendant went mad is not the issue here, only what she did once she entered that state. In any case, the killer whale began behaving wildly in front of my very eyes, and then... Oh, it's a seinen? Oh, you're not a fan of seinen? I think that might be...
Hold it!
Maybe that's like the kind of what I need to watch more of, you know, with that kind of age range, I guess. So you're saying you saw the very moment of the victim's death? You have rolled a zoo for the Wii and it had penguins. Ah, that's so fun. Penguins are great. That is exactly what I'm saying. Oh, it was simply dreadful. It was as frightening as losing one's manuscript just before a deadline. I suppose for a writer that would be pretty terrifying. I witnessed the killer whale's horrific act, and I knew I had to do something, so... The key show is a seinen. Oh, okay, that's all. I usually talking about this part. I see.
Hold it!
Why were the police the first ones you contacted? I was afraid if I told the aquarium staff, they might try to cover it up. Of course, I immediately told the aquarium security after my call to the police. I believe I deserve praise for my swift decision-making skills under pressure. Mr. Plume is the most assertive witness I've ever seen.
You better do our best to look like big shot lawyers if you want to match her intensity.
Mr. Plume, I praise your swift decision-making skills under pressure.
Oh, it's more kiss up than big shot.
I suppose it was unrealistic to expect a big shot from Mr. Wright. Here we go. First day back in court, and he's already getting insulted like that. Further Than Universe? Oh, according to Google it is. Okay. How fitting for a small fry to praise a big shot. That Pearl is small fry. How about cutting this small fry some slack, you big meanies? Damn. The important thing here is does she really see the moment of the murder?
You're raring to go, aren't you, Mr. Wright? I see it in your eyes, and in your heart.
I guess I really am a lawyer at heart. I mean, the bite wasn't the cause of death according to the autopsy report. It was blunt force trauma. So I'm gonna go with that.
Objection!
Would seem that you are mistaken, Mr. Plume. I beg your pardon? The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be a result of an orca attack, but the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But I'm sure the victim was bitten. It's probably the doll. I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek into the footage behind Fulbright's back. Well, what did you expect he wouldn't play? What? What did you expect when he wouldn't play nice and share? I gotta know things. What if I just life lessons with Romichioni-san again for the 6th time? That's so valid of you. But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Huh? There's more. Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the evidence. Something you should do. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. Oh, man. Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright is in Blackpool's book. Very well. Let's view the footage. Damn. Okay, that's definitely not the dummy. Well, it looks like him. I don't know. Did we have a dummy that looked like the captain? I don't know. What's this? The orca is biting the victim. No way! I have to say, this appears to be very damning evidence.
No, I can't believe Orla really bit him.
And there is more. Look at this. This photograph was taken while the body was being examined. There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks, the victim's clothes. Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did in fact bite the victim. Oh boy. My nose itches. Alrighty. I told you so! And then the killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
I want to check something. Yeah, he has the red scarf on here and in here, but he doesn't in the other photo. So where did it go? I can see the bruise there too. But yeah, the red scarf is gone now. What if the scarf was the murder weapon? What if that's what they put on the... No, he wouldn't be wearing it there. I don't know. In the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
Objection!
You're much too impetuous, right, Dono? Granted, the orca biting victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. And what explanation is there for what the witness saw? Did I not say in the beginning the orca toyed with the victim mercilessly? Did they find any other signs of blunt force trauma, not tooth marks? My goodness! After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey. My PC battery is not low.
Mr. Wright! The hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla.
Aww. Oh, cultural exchange, anime exchange in the chat. Let's go. We love it. So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to the court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white.
But Orla is black and white. Her body, I mean.
Athena, please try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. The witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Word mistress. I love his nicknames for the witnesses. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. Ah, I see what you're driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand. There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant. But whatever, I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it the moment it killed the victim by headbutting him. Only killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It rammed the victim over and over again. Recall that the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony. Something it does not show the actual victim. Now do you see what a menace this killer whale is?
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this footage, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that something is not the victim. Oh! Oh, not the Marilyn Monroe. I want to look away, but Phoenix. Eyes up there, buddy. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you? What? Oh, well, I suppose not. Would there be a lot of blood if she purposely bit down on the body? True, yeah. Because, in this one, it looks like there's a lot of blood, but here there is not. So... Did you actually witness the headbutting? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. So, are you admitting that you couldn't see the victim? Much this game had an extra story if you got everything right the whole time. Oh god. I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock. Hiccup, and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Must I do everything around here? How dare you speak so rudely to me? There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see what the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only one year prior. What? Rifle drank all the blood. Ah, stop! 1 year ago. That's right, yes, that's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. I'm sorry, but could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago? If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year in which the defendant murdered her trainer. And this supposedly happened and they let her live, right? They didn't put her down after that. So, huh. Rifle the accomplice, no! What? The orca murdered her trainer, you say? What? Is this really true? This is not looking good for us. It's all in this book. That book, The Killer Whale. And you trust what she writes? That's Mr. Plume's latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up. Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted and bit the victim. The same thing she's accused of in this case. That orca killed 2 people. Oh no! No, now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it. We're doing so well, but now everyone in the room has a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it. Look at her! But it's hard to keep on believing somebody who can't even tell me her side. Oh, Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her, please, I'm begging you. Sasha, you got ice cream. Ooh, what kind did you get? What am I doing down to my client like this? This is the time to be strong.
I believe in Orla, and I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in this courtroom on if I have to.
Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her to the very end. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Aww. We are Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? Oreo milkshake, nice. We can't give up on her now. For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you, White Dono? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me. You saw right through me. Don't be the orca flavor milkshake. I mean, you know, cookies and cream color, black and white.
Hello, LGBTQ community.
Oopie! Hi, Goro Akechi. It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca. It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there is a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I respect the trust she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
So allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales. Their biggest enemy, their biggest prey is the yacht, for which I respect them dearly. But aside from that, they are merciless. So, killer whales really are killers. What terrifying creatures indeed. Think Simon's seen Death Note? Ooh, good question. Probably. I mean, he is a weeb, so he probably has. The Ryuk look? Whether the Ryuk look is inspired by that, or I don't know. I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you, your baldness? No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know. Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? But if the orca got the death note, no! She can't write. Well, she couldn't use it because she can't write. She can't hold a pen. Mr. Blackwell, why are you eating apples all the time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them. Oh ho ho! But of course, that is what I do after all. Prosecutor Blackwell, what do we have the witness testify about? I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard. What she heard? Right, well, Mr. Plume, please tell the court what you saw and what you heard. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it started to headbutt. But when the pirate hat and the victim came floating up, I let out a scream. So they all could display the same behaviors during the incident a year ago. That's right! Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. That's right, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was perfectly horrible. I think Oral really just hates to Plume. Could be, yeah. I don't see a single obvious inconsistency in this testimony. It's clear I won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone.
Mr. Wright, now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do.
You seem pretty confident. Let's do it. You notice the contradiction between the testimony and her emotions.
You bet I did. And once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her.
She's a fan, isn't she? She was happy when she heard the song.
No, scratch that. Make it, we'll definitely be able to.
And let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try.
You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Mr. Plume's heart coming right up.
Well, this doesn't seem very calm.
Got it!
Or maybe it's a sad there. I don't know. The sad just makes more sense. I don't know, I went with the surprise because it's more of like an opposite to calm, but yeah. It's okay. She said she was calm, but yeah. Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she? Don't be absurd. I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale.
It must have been something else that scared her then, boss.
However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that.
It sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see?
This is practically turning into a counseling session. I saw something. Oh! Ah! I remember now.
Okay, good. Now, if you could please tell the court what you saw.
I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood. What? Yes, that's it! That's why I was so sure. That's when I knew the killer whale had killed a person for a second time. Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood. So her terror was a reaction to blood, was it? That would certainly explain what happened yesterday. I mean, I'm sure anybody would be terrified showing them a bloody coin like that. I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities. This is a bad turn. Judge, you shouldn't be led astray. It was the penguin! Stop! Put rifle on the stand, please. If Mr. Plume saw blood, does that mean Orla really did attack the victim? No matter how pretty his hair is! It would appear that orcas are even more vicious than I am. You're not vicious, Simon. Come on. So, how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right, Dono?
Oh, what do we do now, boss?
The testimony was not at all what I expected to hear.
Wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Mr. Plume's heart.
What? Mean there's more? He is like he's a big teddy bear samurai, exactly. He's not fooling anyone. He likes cute penguins.
Yes, but there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging.
Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Oh, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is, so let's delve a little deeper. I'm checking people. Does Orla have an age? She does not. Does Rifle? Just curious. Pearly! Look at this face. How did Rifle use a rifle? Oh, wait, a penguin that always shoots straight at her mark. Okay, I didn't notice that, but, maybe she has, who knows.
You've got it, boss.
Pearl's bought a gun from Walmart for her, no! Okay, singing. I saw that awful blood and was terrified. When the pirate and the victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Okay. But you're less scared then. Is that gonna be the issue here?
Got it!
Why did her fear go down? Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out of him? My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then the blood seemed to disappear. Disappear, and why do you suppose that was? Simple. It was because of the pirate hat. After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
What? And how exactly does that work? How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy. Wait. Hold on. Is it? After she put the hat on, it disappeared. It's a trick from Orla, right?
Take that!
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim. I beg your pardon? What kind of ridiculous nonsense? Does she have a wound on her head from the headbutting? I understand why anyone want to spoil a game like this, but it's so much funnier just to accuse some rando. Exactly! Yeah, it is so much funnier. And especially, like, you know, it's a mystery game. The whole point is to, like, figure things out. And it's funny when you're wrong sometimes. Sometimes the penalty dialogue is really funny. Like, the best one is still, you will suck down the penalty, Mr. Right, and you will enjoy it. I'm so glad I got that one. And I do know of one, I don't know if it's in 5 or 6, but I do know about another one that gets memed on as like a right-worth moment. So, there's that as well. Oh, I wouldn't say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all. What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant on her head? Just simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear. Then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head. What? The Orca's head? What are you prattling on about now?
Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw.
That is, the one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale. I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all.
Bye-bye. We did it! Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her.
That was a huge help, Athena. Based on SeaWorld's track record, it makes sense for people to think the orca killed someone. Yeah, SeaWorld kinda sucks. It seems this aquarium is not like that, though. Orla seems to be taken good care of. Well, this is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's. That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Plume witnessed was not the moment of the murder as she claims.
Objection!
Simon just standing there is so funny. Like that wide shot of him just standing with his arms just like straight by his sides. He's literally the standing man emoji. I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along. Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut to the bone. Meaning? He's so polite. Yeah, what a gentleman. I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it not? Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility. Well, we know the cause of death was a hit to the head. If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that, right, Dono? I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder. Must be something. I'm gonna say before. Maybe he was already dead at the time. Maybe he was already dead at the time and Orla was just trying to wake him up. That's really sad now that I say that. Aww. If the victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting, that means he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. Taka's little expression, oh, he's so surprised. It is so cute. The events Mr. Plume witnessed took place around 10:10 a.m. Best have something that can tell us about what happened before. It starts at the 10 a.m. opening time. Would it just be the camera? Because that starts at 10 a.m.
Take that!
You've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10. Taka spin-off game, please, that would be great. Which means there's still footage going further back that we need to check. Has nobody considered that? Your Honor, I request that all of the security footage be played for the court. All of the footage. Mr. Plume witnessed the cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m. But I believe the victim was already dead by that time. So your assertion is the murder took place before Mr. Plume's arrival? Exactly. The security camera footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. You have a theory too about rifle? Yeah, I'm thinking. Huh. I believe there's vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. Has nobody thought to watch the entire footage? Most competent detectives, once again. You are quite the gambling man, right, Dono? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? I bet on slimmer chances before, when he puts it that way.
Hold it!
My boss is no power, Prosecutor Blackquill, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie.
Uh-oh. Can't back down now. Well, if the defense is that confident in its importance, Prosecutor Blackquill, the security footage. Fulbright. Roger. His name is Simon. I'm sorry. I have the rest of the security footage right here. Very well. Please play it for the court. Please, please have something for me. Please, 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 please. This is what it looked like at 10:10 a.m. On something just for that. I'm sorry. I do love a bad joke, okay? That's why I love the puns in this game. I love puns. They make puns that make me wanna, like, bang my head on the wall. I love them. I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now. 10:09. 10:06. It appears Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point. You gotta go to bed. No worries, expert. It's all good. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Now to see if I can find something before this point in time. 10:03. 10:10. Well. She was just swimming.
Oh, Taka Scritches! It's so cute!
Trying to be the new headmaster in P3. Stop. Stop. Yeah.
Look at his little scratches.
I don't know if you can hear my dogs howling downstairs. I don't know if my mic is picking that up or not. Is that it? Yep, that's all the footage there is. We can, okay. I think that's Charlie. He has more of those like mournful kind of bays. But it's funny, okay. No one ever acknowledges how cute. Taka's adorable. He is so cute. Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for?
We got nothing.
Well, Right Dono, those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance? Can I review everything? Can I review it? I can't. Well, she's not wearing her hat. But that's what De Plume said. She put the hat on and stopped bleeding. Was there anything else that was different? I don't fucking know. Well, there's gotta be something important, right? Surely there's gotta be something. Oh. I could be very wrong. It could be the... I don't know. Is there something different? God damn it. I may be cooked. I don't know! I may be cooked. I don't... It's the I don't know. Is there a shadow of something? What's... Okay, I'm a little stumped. I may be cooked. What if there isn't anything? Because I'm not seeing any, like, big differences in, like, scenery or anything. What the hell? See, I'm trying to play spot the difference, but I don't know if that's what I should be doing. I honestly don't know. I don't know. What if I mean, there's gotta be something. What if I say no? There's gotta be something. We can see nothing of importance in that footage. Just as I thought. Ah, you're right about that. That section was completely meaningless. It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
Maybe the... No, it's just the opposite. Huh? What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice? Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage but isn't? The body, or... Go to the body. No. Or... Oh. The scarf?
Take that!
The coins! Or the victim himself, yeah. Not about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage, yeah. Oh. Because if she was just swimming that whole time, then... That's right. If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the Skull Rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. Wait a minute, are you saying... When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead. What? And then she noticed him there and was really upset, trying to wake him, probably. Pearl's whacked him. Ah! Pearl! It's Pearl and Rifle. Y'all really think Pearls and Rifle did it. That's the case, then when was the victim murdered? I don't know, Your Honor. But we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. But there's no one else who could have killed the victim. The unsuspecting murderers, indeed. Not necessarily. The defense believes the true culprit may have been human. We have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence. Defense's trump card, that thing we found during our investigation yesterday. The bloody coin? I wouldn't go so far to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it. The bloody coin! If I say bloody coin, is Simon gonna interpret that as me saying, like, fucking coin instead of, like, literally bloody coin since he's British?
Take that!
What's this? A coin? Yes, a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon. This tiny little coin is the murder weapon. Mr. Wright, this is another one of your bluffs. As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it was? Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. When I played Ace Attorney 5 for the first time during the finale, I was like, I don't think the detective has been the culprit yet. I never have more vindicated as a hater. Ah! Amazing, I love that for you. I love feeling vindicated whenever I just, like, throw out some, like, kind of, like, half-joking comment or whatever, and it turns out to be serious. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. That happened to me with the Great Ace Attorney, actually. Like, I was, like, half-joking, half-seriously thinking about something in the very first case of the Great Ace Attorney, and it was proven correct in the final case of the second game. I'm not gonna say what, in case there's people here who haven't played it, but I predicted something that wasn't, like, revealed until, like, 90 hours later, and I was, like, going insane. So to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer's pretty clear here. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool. The side of the pool? If the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it. Indeed. I realize you are trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once? Have you heard of a certain game in a franchise by Kodaka? Have you heard of Twilight Murder Mystery Syndrome or something? I'm sorry. I'm getting flashbacks. It's pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature. It's better than a gravel-filled swimsuit, I'll give Phoenix that much. And so where's this bag the coins were in? Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them. They took it? The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. The man threw the body into the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla. This is the worst kind of murderer, blaming a sweet animal for that.
That's brilliant, Mr. Wright. You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator.
Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything. Possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has not been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Bloom witness? That's right! I saw the killer whale attack the victim, just like it did a year ago, singing a song.
I guess there still is that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she's doing the same thing she did a year ago.
But is it really that bizarre?
What do you mean?
To explain the inexplicable, all you have to do is turn our thinking around.
Turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me.
Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion to Orla, they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. Mr. Wright, as a lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions? Well, you should think of it this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case? Very well. Then why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case? They did create a witness. Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Somebody blew the whistle and probably made her sing. Created a witness? You know, try it's all you do. Indeed, yeah, literally, Phoenix. Fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention. After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim. Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? Exactly. That would explain Orla's actions perfectly. But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
Take that!
Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. Ah, that must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? And as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Damn, she's not gonna like hearing that. Norma de Bloom was set up. Norma de Plume, writer extraordinaire, was used? No. Oh my god. Oh, good lord! Mr. Plume, please do something about your attire. Ugh. That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. Jeez, Phoenix. At least he's being respectful and looking away. It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the blood-stained coin analyzed. You waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect.
You did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it.
Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. Oh, there he goes. Overturn the defendant's accusation. Simon just standing there. Yeah, he's unfazed. I think not. Oh. Ah! My hair! My beautiful hair! No! Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. And what did this man go in for? He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. But right dono here would be easier to hook than any fish. Damn. Aww. That hawk sure does love the judge's head. Aww. Oh my. What's this? That coin from before in some sort of bag? He's seen worse in the clink, indeed. He's seen a lot. I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this. How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does the blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it. So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out, but the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I am more than satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the orca that killed the victim. Is he gonna suggest that they played volleyball with it? Somebody did the volleyball, used the bag of coins as a volleyball instead, and Orla just like smacked that thing into his head. What? How can you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior, but Orla isn't the kind of orca that will let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. What? But are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being? To prove it, I have summoned another witness, Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand. Marlon Rhymes is a witness. Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently, right donor won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with.
Mr. Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness.
I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell's gonna have him testify about. So could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? Let's go. Ahoy, yo, ho, ho! People of the law, time to testify. Chilling with my crew at the ship shape. Orcas, penguins in the seascape. Cleaning and feeding, there ain't no end. But the bratty kids' tours, I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the House of Rhymes. The master keeper Marlon with the rhymes. Let's go, buddy. So talented. What are you dropping the SoundCloud? He's airdropping everybody a SoundCloud link right now in the courtroom. I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that flip-flop music young people nowadays like? So close, Your Honor. So close and yet so far. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this, I tell ya. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. He also feels very standing man emoji. At about 10 a.m., I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. I couldn't see the captain of the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The Orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. So that gives us a little more info about the area around the Orca pool. Alrighty, let me see. Alrighty. The defendant made the stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room. There was no doubt that it was the Orca that caused the mess. But could she really have done that within the pool? As I said, the Orca is the only one that could perform such a feat. The pool and its room were tidy the night before, including its various odds and ends. Somebody played volleyball with her, I guess. But when our rhyming Marlin Marlin! Ah! Got him! Over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go would challenge even the brawny prisoner in the cell next to mine. Do you think Godot and Blackquill met in prison? Has he met, like, all of the people who have gone to prison in the series? Has he met Lana? What is he, the jail gossip? So how did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you now. The Orca pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. A weight that would have been all but impossible for a human to move. Was child's play to an Orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall, and the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. The Orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Mr. Plume said.
Objection!
But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of Orla making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes? That Orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. So even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it. I see, so the witness couldn't enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about. His statement that the Orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation.
Silence!
Oh, we're silencing now, yeah. Whether the Orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of the Orca's saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The important point is that the Orca is the only one who could have moved the items. Oof, I have to discredit that statement somehow. I mean, the Orca was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool. Oh, sweetie. Alright.
Hold it!
Are you sure about the time you were in the staff room? What? Yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with time. I've never been late to work once. Sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. Wasn't... Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Yeah, 10:10, that was when he swapped it with Pearl, so... Yeah. I just want to press the rest to get dialogue.
Hold it!
You heard the noise all the way in the staff room? That's right. The Orca pool room and the staff room were pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise, so I went to the door of the pool room. But I don't have a security card, so all I could do was look through the door crack. What kind of noise did you hear? Want me to describe it? With a beat. Oh yes, you went up chord number 4, the crash. Boom! Bowing down to relativity. Everything falling with sweet simplicity. It's testimonial. It ain't got no fallacies. Things falling and breaking. It was pure insanity. Is he improving all this? Let's go. Kinda like that. Okay. But why the need to rap it? Well, I didn't really get all of that, but in any case, I gathered it was a very loud noise. Very well. Please describe what you saw at the scene. Masterful indeed. I can't do improv. I can't... Improv is always the one thing in, like, acting classes and stuff that I struggle with, because I can't think of things on the fly. I'm just not good with, like... I need to script things ahead of time for, like, social interactions and everything. So, like, doing it in class with the character and everything, that's stressful as hell. I can't do that. You couldn't see the victim? I was just looking through the door crack. I guess all that stuff was blocking my view. I did notice a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place, though. But at the time, I had no idea the captain was dead. Killed by gold coins. Ironic, isn't it? Perhaps the orca wanted to be paid for her labor. Paid in coins raining from the skies.
Coins raining from the skies? It makes it sound almost poetic.
The hard truth is those coins were actually the murder weapon. We all deserve to be paid for our work, do we not? I shall have a fine meal tonight. If you find our client guilty, that is. Mr. Rhymes, do you have a theory on how the things got knocked down? Of course I do.
Hold it!
She uses this ball and does a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves just yesterday. If you stand on the mark on the floor, the orca spikes the ball at you. Taka is good at flying straight at his target as well. And I see plenty of targets right here in this room. Oh.
Oh no, buddy! Everyone's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial.
Including you. Tell them what the defendant caused to happen. Well, the orca knows people stand in a certain spot for volleyball. Alright.
Hold it!
Are you saying you think she knocked those items down on purpose? I don't want to believe it myself, but that orca's pretty smart. It'd be easy for her to pull the cloth the stuff was on while she was playing volleyball. Orcas are really strong. One good pull and all those things would come crashing down. Guess maybe an orca could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall. I've never seen an orca play tug of war myself, but the fact is, this one did. The traces of the orca saliva found on the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours? Wait until you see me do acrobatics. Oh! Moments like these are what I became a lawyer again for. Hell yeah. I don't know why, but Mr. Rhymes is lying. I'm afraid to expose that secret he and Pearls are keeping to resolve this.
Objection!
You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's... I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Shipshape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Shipshape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. Are we summoning the penguins with that? Not to worry, Abortionist. Taka will have them cleaned up into...
Oh, Taka gets a little snacky too. Aw, Taka likes fish.
I guess that bird comes in handy now and then. Alright, Mr. Wright. Does Taka, like, eat crumbs and stuff, too? That's one perk of having a dog, you know? They can clean up crumbs on the floor for you. We have all seen the cute souvenir now, if you wouldn't mind. No, Your Honor, this isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10:10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Arr! Arr, matey! What's this? This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret. You lied to me? This transgression will not go unpunished. Arr! So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Okay, I admit it, I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself, but somebody told me about it. Who told you about it? It was Sasha? You don't want to sell her out. Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. I heard about it. From Sasha, yep. What? From Miss Buckler?
That doesn't make sense.
What is going on here? Now it's the trainer's own words that drive the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, right, Dono? Ugh, certainly didn't see this coming. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the orca. The prosecution calls the trainer Miss Sasha Buckler to the stand. Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the orca's trainer has to say. I don't know what Sasha's going to say. Just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. Alrighty. I think I can keep going. I think the AC turned on my runes, so I can keep going. We can keep going through this next part of the trial. Alrighty, I'm gonna take another quick little bathroom break, and I'll be back in a moment. Can I run another ad? I know I just had it. I can't run another ad right now. I saw we just had one. I'm so sorry, but I'll be back in a moment. I'm back. Let's continue. All right, trial continue. Let's do it. Let's go. Well, I took 39 minutes in game. Wow.
Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha?
I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright? Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her.
But why would you go to all those lengths?
Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? Then about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. Oh.
What? Then that means...
I guess it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. Hey! Cute penguins are for anybody. I didn't want a suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright? I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha.
Okay. We can't let Prosecutor Black Quill get the best of us. Time to refocus.
Alright, after all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. Alright, 11:02 now. The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Black Quill, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath.
Me name be Sasha, and I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me bucko from the false charges put on her by dread pirate Nostache.
Oh, my voice is dying, oh god. Nostache? He's not a fan of the swashbuckler special, huh?
I guess Nostache refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time.
Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache. And a full beard.
Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the pirate court?
Judge? I rather like that. It makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. And scene. How is that for a self-intro? Every witness has to make an entrance. The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation. He's the least theatrical prosecutor we've seen, I guess. I mean, he does have some dramatics and whatnot, but damn, did he skip out on the theater minor? Everyone's a comedian, indeed. His thoughts, indeed. I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. Swashbuckler, Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in a swashbuckler spectacular pirate show alongside Orla as her trainer. So she's had this job for, if the last trainer died a year ago, then she's only been training her for a year now, right? Well, you seem like a completely different person now. The mustache really pulls the outfit together. You really think so? Thanks. How's in my pirate show persona? Just persona. Oh my god, would her persona be Captain Kidd? No way. Ryuji, is that you? Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like. I bet money he didn't think you were gonna do it like that. You seen this guy saying he's gonna cut the defense of the sword? He's not. Okay, well, he's definitely dramatic, okay? And what will this witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. Now wait just a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning. Aha, that's why it's down there. So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh? But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball. I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we have been discussing. The orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything about the orca knocking it down with a ball. What? Is that what we're talking about? Ugh, I came in here to give Prosecutor Nostache a good keel hauling. But I'm the one getting the cat o' nine tails, always as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. I was wondering if I had a VOD channel. I do save my VODs on Twitch. For a while I was working on some YouTube edits and whatnot, but I've kind of gotten away from that. But I do save all of my VODs under collections on my page. So yeah, they should all be there. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. All right, Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Norman de Plume first, and then went to the pool room as a security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. Your story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't? It was literally like the other day. I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry I'm no help. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with a bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. And to turn things around here somewhere, unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder, Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will still stand. I want to save Orla. I have to find a contradiction no matter how small. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. Alrighty.
Hold it!
What made you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries don't carry far enough, so sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell ya. Taka would not be bested in a battle of wits. Oh my god, Orla versus Taka? I want to have them like go up against each other in like some kind of like smart competition or whatever. Although, you know, it has to be equal, because, you know, don't judge a fish on how he climbs a tree or whatnot, you know? Taka solos? See, Orla's adorable, but, you know, Taka's also a good boy. It's tough. What if they're just both wonderful?
Hold it!
Wait a minute. Widget is the smartest one of all.
Widget's not an animal, so he doesn't count.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest one of all? Widget.
Am I expected to enter Trucy into this? My kid is my kid! Aww. And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I cut him right away, although I was concerned about her, of course.
Hold it!
You heard Mr. Plume scream? That's right. I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud, I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Plume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually.
I know, right? Oh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it.
Athena, don't. He was still upset about being called Yellow Girl. My old assistant can commune with spirits from beyond. Does that count or no? I think that's the most wild thing here, bestie. What did you do after hearing the visitor scream? Oh wait, no. If we're talking about little companions, why didn't he consider entering Charlie into the competition? Charlie solos everybody. Well, Orla versus Taka versus Widget versus Charlie. Who wins? Doesn't matter what the category is, who wins? Oops, go back one more. Yeah, the plant! The plant is like his pet.
Hold it!
You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room? Yeah, apparently that obnoxious writer lady said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why, after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together.
Why be the wench so suspicious? Arr, I demand a swordfish duel. That's what I felt like saying to her anyway.
Where did the witness go? She suddenly vanished and there's a pirate in her place. I'm afraid I don't get it. Why would I actually think the judge would be fooled by her putting on a mustache?
That was a line from the show and Orla and Sasha quarreled with each other. Didn't you do your swashbuckler spectacular homework, Your Honor?
Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright? And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. Alright, when the guard and I got there, we saw...
Hold it!
What do you recall about the scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. What do we want to... the things scattered around. Let's start with that. Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? They are equipment and props for the new show. The new show? Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus and Nose Stash after all. We were gonna have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Captain Orla has a new rival featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf.
Oh, this is the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Oh, I wish it could be me.
The Skull Rock, the one in the pool. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Aura's even got some new tricks for the show. Alright. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it? That's right. A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Very well. Miss Buckler, please append what you just said to your testimony. Sure thing. The props for the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it all. I mean, the coins are there. Huh. I don't know if that's right.
Hold it!
These props for the new show. What kind of things were they? Blow-up dolphin and anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume and the new props were all there. Well, he was wearing the red scarf at the time. Wait, what was the statement itself? Props were everywhere and the captain was in the middle. You say the captain was wearing his usual costume. Is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix! What are you nitpicking my testimony for? If you look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated the victim was wearing his usual costume. You notice the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf.
Although, I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume.
Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. In his photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. Red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh, I see. It looks like the old discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. The scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case? There's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. The timing of the stuff falling. Maybe my theory's been all wrong from the beginning. The bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in water. Nuh-uh. I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances of the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Oh, I'll tell you, all right. My theory's been all wrong. I'll just have to fix it. Please do tell the court. What indicates the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell? Let me re-review everything. The timing of the fall. I mean, he's not wet. Is that it? It doesn't look wet. I don't... Huh. What specifically? I mean, he doesn't look like he's wet. Would it just be the body itself that's not wet? I don't know.
Take that!
Alright, well, alright. Somewhere over there-ish. Look over here as well. Mr. Wright, your point is gradually expanding to include the entire photograph. But Judge, look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Okay, well maybe it doesn't because it's a dead body. Look at it. Look at it, Judge. Would it just be this scarf?
Take that!
The red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was dragged in the pool after the bag of coins fell, the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence!
You proposed that theory, bullshit! It was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true, but I thought differently about it. You intend to abandon your original argument. After hearing this testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then, Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, it meant the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. But that's preposterous! Sasha Slay. Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the August headbutting nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Very good point. Defense is now abandoning its original theory. And we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Alright. I doubt I have no clue would go over well.
Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body.
We don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. Wonder if there's something to explain both these things at once.
How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool.
The hoop! It's the hoop!
But in real life, the water would just cause the body to float.
Right. With the coins in his pockets. What if we flipped that around? What if there was no water? And the body would go right down in an instant. Could the real manner of death be drowning? Thanks for the great hint, Athena.
What? I helped you and I didn't even know it?
Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? I'm gonna go with falling. Because he's, I mean, we know the wound, the wound on his head is there, yeah. Please take a look at this diagram of the Orca pool. There's no water in this pool. But then where would Orla be? That'll be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. Oopie. He would drop straight down. Oh my, could that be the true matter of death? The Orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. But where would Orla be at the time? When was he killed and where was Orla? You know, like we saw, I don't know. And that's your answer.
It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body too.
The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. Where are we pulling this no water theory from? After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool put coins in his pocket, I'm gathering. I guess that's my theory. Pool water washed away the signs of the blood, so no one realized he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. Was she, like, not in that pool at the time? And if so, does that change the time of murder, doesn't it? Order in the court? I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. Folly was the manner of death, and does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit, as the defense claims? Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related, well, the singing one. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket, where she shoots somebody up in the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick, where she brings a drowning person to the surface. I'm gonna go with the lifesaver. So the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? She thought the captain was drowning. You got it! Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she never ate a person's skin.
She brings a drowning person to the surface? Then that must be it.
Aww. A killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. That matches up perfectly with what Mr. Bloom said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe. And let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. Can Taka do that trick? Can Taka do the lifesaver trick? Prosecution doesn't appear to have any objections. Miss Buckler, please proceed. He wants to watch the show. He wants to be entertained. Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey, Marlon, are you ready over there? Okay, let me just go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver.
Look at her go! Anime.
Aww. What a good girl. Aww. Clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it.
Good girl, you're so talented!
And there you have it, Orla's secret new trick. Aw, everybody's cheering! That orc is really something.
A cute little thing like that wouldn't hurt anybody.
Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance.
That was great! That awesome trick captured everybody's heart.
Oh ho ho! I am Santa Claus! Wonderful! I wish I could see more! It's Christmas in July! Also, Christmas in July never made sense to me. Because Christmas in June makes more sense to me than Christmas in July, because June is 6 months away from Christmas, a full half a year. It's even. It's the furthest away from Christmas you could possibly be. Why Christmas in July? That's 5 months away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. Why? Christmas in June makes more sense to me. Okay, that's my soapbox for the day.
Looks like he silenced Prosecutor Blackquill.
He's so impressed by her talent. One July, I went to a Christmas-themed hotel. Ooh, interesting. July's hotter? Oh, well, I guess that's fair. But still, it's the time frame is what bothers me. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. So now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. How are we... I'm still hung up on where was Orla if there was no water in the pool, and then when did they refill the pool and when did she go in there? Did they pick her up? Did they have like the crane moving things or whatever? Like, I guess that's possible, but it's all about marketing. True. Prosecutor Blackquill, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackquill, but I am requesting further investigation. Bobber, stop it! Stop it! Tisk, Brown Schedule Black Will. You have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in. Stores are already selling Halloween stuff. True, yep, the capitalism never sleeps. It's always months ahead. You couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it. What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for? I've been... Akihiko moment. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I don't know what intonation do we want to go with? The original one or the reload intonation? The I've been waiting for this versus I've been waiting for this. Which one do we want to give to Blackwell? And you're actually fucking with me. There's no fucking way. You son of a bitch. Buddy, you don't get to do that. There is only one man that can do that. What the fuck, sir? How dare you? He stole Edgeworth's trick. God damn it. I'm gonna go insane when I hear this song in investigations because I'm always gonna associate this song with that. An updated autopsy report. Phoenix, please, 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 please say something about Edgeworth here. Oh, to come fucking, I know, yes. I don't know when the beast are, actually, objection! Wait, I need to do the whole thing in British. I don't know, it's probably not gonna be the right point of the music, but... actually, objection, dumbass. Haven't you heard? You absolute failure. Did Fuckbright not tell you? Salary-cutting noises? Your garbage excuse of a hypothesis? I'll shove my entire sword up your ass, because it's fucking wrong. Why, will you little bitch? Take a look at this motherfucking updated autopsy report. There, that's the Simon version. Anyways. Please say something, Phoenix. What? Why did it have to come now? During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Here. I take it you'd like me to read it? Very well. Cause of death? Thought to be from 65-foot fall.
Oh, no way!
Left for a bit, is Rifle still being suspected? No, but Simon just updated the autopsy report. But yeah, we don't know anymore. Honestly, I don't know. Instant death from a brain contusion, signs of blunt force trauma, details updated. Alright. If it ends up being the fucking penguin, I'm gonna scream. Like, if that's how it actually ends, and y'all aren't just memeing. Alright, ceiling to pool bottom is 100 feet below to head, received after death. But where was the water? That's what's bothering me! From 12 to 10 a.m. Okay, so it could have been before Orla was in the pool. If they, like, take that water out overnight to, like, clean it or whatever, you know, replace it with fresh water. And Orla's in a different pool overnight. I guess that works. Rifle pushed the guy off a ledge. I guess so. But this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. White's. Actually, I think this is evidence that proves that Rifle didn't do it. Because Rifle's weapon of choice is a sniper. So, it's a rifle, obviously. So, if he was not killed by a rifle, then Rifle didn't do it. Rifle's innocent. It's something good for a change? The manner of death was falling into an empty pool. The orca can't be responsible. Rifle made him jump by threatening the captain with Pearl's gun she got from Walmart. Ah, okay. Alrighty. Man. Seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven. I suppose I can't deny that.
This is fantastic! You did it, Mr. Wright!
We're not over, because we have to find the real culprit. That's how this bullshit works. What if Killer Whale is a title it earned? No! Orla's a sweetie! No!
Prosecutor Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it. Orla is saved.
Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary. First, allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Aura Shipley, not guilty.
Yay!
Do we have a new suspect then, I guess?
She's so good! We did it! Oh, I love my sweetie.
So now we have to find a new defendant, I guess, for the next phase. You did it! Thank you so much, Phoenix. Thank you, Athena. Orla and Marlon, thank you too. Aw. Congrats, Sasha.
Oh, I'm a cutie.
Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up.
Oh, she gets so many fishies!
Oh, that's so cute! You gotta trust the defendant except the one time it doesn't count. Exactly.
Glad to see everybody so happy, and I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict.
It's not over yet, though. Thank you, Right Dono. Huh? For what? Is Sasha gonna be our, like... Now who's our defendant? The drained pool. Thanks to you. The truth is finally clear. Fulbright. Arrest the... Yep, Sasha. Certainly, right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler. You are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. What? What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have? Come now, you must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the Orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that? It can only be the Orca's trainer. Oh no! I can't arrest the penguin. Well, but I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence!
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the Orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. Ah! What?
No, I don't believe it! Miss Buckler was so upset by Mr. Shipley's death. She couldn't have done it.
Fulbright. You asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. Their report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the Orca pool room. That, not a single person entered the pool room. Well, what time? Because we have this. Not until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
But no one would commit murder where their card usage is being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was a private matter. It wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous. Miss Buckler's the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning. You suspected Miss Buckler from the start? The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the Orca killed the victim, the possibility he manipulated the Orca, I looked into both. So he suspected both Sasha and Orla all along. My gratitude to you, after all. You were the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. No! Alright, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Wait, I didn't kill the captain! And I would never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that?
Sasha!
Phoenix Athena, you gotta believe me, Huh? Where did she go? Or was she just taken away?
Sasha didn't kill him! I believe that with all my heart! There's gotta be something we can do!
I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. It appears that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect, but this trial is only concerned with the ruling on the defendant, Aura Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. Well, at least Orla's safe. That's the most important part. Alrighty, let's keep going. I don't know if we'll get through the entire part of the investigation here, but we can keep going a little bit longer. Yeah, we can do a little more. Just a little bit. Because it is a bit early. And I do need to be up early, but we can do a little more. What are you doing, a Solomon Starbuck impression?
That was a big sigh, Athena.
Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Oh, then why are you so dejected?
Daddy, were you being mean to her?
What? Picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Right. Bullying a girl? Not cool, Hajime. Not cool, Mr. Right, not cool. And you know all about cool, because you spend your time studying cool, aka Clavier Gavin, huh? Wait a minute, talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence.
But then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad.
So, what are you two gonna do now? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of.
I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her.
Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence.
Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy.
Is there anything I can do to help? Just say the word. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I meant anything I could do as a lawyer. Unnecessary. Here, deal with this shit. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Alright, I see the pool's been drained.
Huh? There's no water in the pool. Orla, where are you? Girlie.
I can hear at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there.
Orla sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha.
Aw. Careful there, you shouldn't get right up to the edge like that. You don't want to end up like the victim. Don't laugh about that, you turd muncher. Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around.
Detective Fulbright.
Ugh! Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? You look angry.
I object to you arresting Miss Buckler.
Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Look at this. Oh, it's the same thing as before? Yeah. I just had to see him be pathetic.
Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her?
I understand your desire to believe in her. The fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used.
Objection! Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card.
Yeah. 3 a.m. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation.
Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there?
Yeah. You'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't. Except, the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time of the record states. She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was giving the orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning in the middle of the night? Yes, she said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect.
Objection! There must be something I can object to in there somewhere.
Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. And I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her.
Why? Is something wrong?
Whoops. Well, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What you do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. Not Hickfield again. I spent some time at that hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you can make sure she gets it, that would be great.
Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness?
I think that's the kind of question you better ask her. Are we like, I mean, we're not doctors, so it's not like a HIPAA violation, but you know, it's private. In justice we trust. Now I need to get back to the investigation. Oh, the Hottie Clinic, isn't it the same guy that runs it though? I swear it's the same guy. We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. We have to return her calendar to her as well. If we can't see Sasha or investigate, we should question people at the aquarium. Alright, let's go to the tunnel. Hey, Athena. Look at my badge.
I'm so glad you got your attorney's badge back, Mr. Wright.
Me too, I guess I was always meant to be a lawyer. I'm gonna polish it up shinier than it's ever been.
I can top that. I'm gonna polish mine until the finish comes off.
Never mind, you win.
I can't believe it. Just when we prove Orla innocent, Sasha gets arrested. I'll never forget that prosecutor Black Quill and Detective Fulbright.
You're exaggerating, because Simon's your bestie.
The stress on my heart is just too much.
Poor Athena. She's really upset. Better do some more investigating if we want to save Sasha. Just check the Orca pool room again and question everybody involved.
Gee, Mr. Wright, you sure know how to stay calm in a crisis. I can top that. Look how calm
Oh my god, look how calm I can be! Literally, Bo-Katan remain calm. I am calm! Very definition of calm. I'm sorry. Good for you. Now let's get back to the investigation.
I had a thought. How about if I try getting on Taka's good side?
Yes.
Then maybe he wouldn't attack when that awful prosecutor Blackwell told him to.
Not sure it's that simple, but anyway. How are you gonna get on his good side?
Well, if I made myself smell like meat, he'd start to like me.
Just like with Rifle?
The way to a bird's heart is through his nose, right?
I'd rather you didn't smell like meat while you were standing next to me at the bench. Aww.
Taka. Huh? That door is open. It was closed yesterday.
Well, you know what we have to do, right?
Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out.
Oh my god. Oh, is it the vet? Oh.
Who barges in a person's lab without permission?
Herman Crab? I saw the name tag. Herman Crab.
Oh, we're sorry.
My apologies, sir. She insisted.
Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright.
The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Oh, I can... There's a type for this. There's an audience for this type of character. I know it. The kind of like haggard-looking man with a little bit of uneven stubble and the eye bags and everything. I can see a certain appeal to a certain audience. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now, start over.
Yes, sir.
Knock, knock. Come in.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems?
Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and...
Hey, miss. Where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. Was exhausted from all that questioning. Must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies. I just woke up and I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. I'm Shipshape Aquarium's resident veterinarian.
Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday.
Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Son of a gun. This little thing.
Baby penguin? Ah! Ah, little baby! Ah! Beep, 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 beep. Aw, what a cute little thing. Who is it?
Penguin chick. Member of the little penguin species. A little penguin. Wait, little penguins, are they like teacup pigs, but like as penguins? She lives in my. Oh! So is it not fully grown, but it's gonna be small? Aww.
Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair.
Athena, no pets allowed in my office. What about Charlie?
Aw, you're no fun.
You two don't have any particular business with me. Please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. Oh, it's so cute. I'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on. Don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Orla. That's right. Please let us ask you a little about the case.
Oh, the baby!
Look at my badge. Don't waste my time with useless nonsense. I'm sleepy, I tell ya. I couldn't even glance at it. Damn. Fish, can you give this to, baby? No? Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right. Had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium.
A Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy and treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins.
Oh, Athena makes friends with dolphins. Even if dolphins are evil, she can make friends with them. Athena's just that good. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? Well, Athena lived in a space station, so or center. That's right, I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them.
The little penguin. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. But you care about your work.
Hey, buddy. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her. She tends to be too honest. Oh, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently.
Tell me about the little penguin. Can we see the penguin chick again?
Stop. Don't come any closer.
Ow!
I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. Oh! He does have kind of like initially reluctant dad, but now loving father to a sweet child kind of vibe. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper. Oh my god, no way! We got Rifle and Sniper. Oh my god. That's insane. Did you name Rifle too? We got Sniper Rifle. Oh my god. Was Sniper part in the murder plot too? Was Sniper involved with Pearl and Rifle's scheme? Oh no. Mother's. Wait, Mother! Mother! Rifle's a mother! Oh! Oh! Sniper and Rifle, huh? The dangerous sounding mother and daughter. Oh, I love them!
So this is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me.
Oh. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. They're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night! Looks like he won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Must be rough for him. Aww. But it's pretty cute to watch for us, indeed. You tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Ah, still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me?
Did you and Mr. Shipley get along?
He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. I still took pride in my work as a vet, nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates. Thanks to him, my laboratory is what it is today. It is a pretty amazing laboratory. Ah, you have discerning taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you'd like. Yeah, don't look at me like that, sir. Don't look at me like that.
This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for?
Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitors corridor security camera here. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So you were the one who gave the security footage to the police? No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing.
Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it.
That's right. It was late in the evening of the 19th, maybe about midnight. I saw them fighting near the Aqua Tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though.
Are you sure you should be talking to us about this?
Not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you.
Wow. You're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you're a pretty nice guy.
You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady?
Aw, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Ah!
Okay, she is pointing out all of like these sort of like traits that I love in a man, in a male fictional character. Yeah, rough around the edges, but actually has a big heart. Yeah, Athena's me.
Beep, 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 beep.
Huh? Son of a gun. Are you hungry again already? That silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ah, why don't you quit peeping in my ear? According to a walkie-talkie, your rifle is somewhere around the Aqua Tunnel. If you see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures.
No sweat, and this time I'll get her to like me too.
Rifle has escaped again. What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the Aqua Tunnel.
Alrighty, penguin.
It's you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning. Uh-oh, we entered the sea lion before our penguin. I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When do we become the blue and yellow duo?
Athena will never give up.
In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena.
Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this.
He'll do great. You know, being the boss is a Phoenix, you little shit. Look at this. It's the same thing. Wait, hold on. Is Sniper and them in there? Alright, just non-fiction writer. Alright. This man looks way older than 40. Very, very, very Angie core.
Look at the little penguin. Oh. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since?
That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something, every last one of them. The only thing I can think is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl.
But you don't even know if that's true or not.
That's enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She's completely taken with her investigation. Well, we're doing a better investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death, only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one. It can't be a coincidence. Better ask Mr. Plume about today's trial.
So you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening?
Correct. Oh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Norbert a Plume. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year, now again.
Of fun song like that? How could it bring misfortune to anyone?
You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the tastes of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you. Oh, was she on the crew? Oh, no, it's us. Oh, it's all of us.
All your gold.
Okay, a little musical number.
Village, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of
Wait, is that
piracy.
Phoenix? Oh my god. That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? She seemed to be enjoying it well enough.
Oh, wait a minute. That isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is the song from Swashbuckler Spectacular.
Yeah, that's a different one. A different act. And that's what you heard her singing.
Pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags.
Oh my god, this is so cute. Why is she tied up?
We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Athena was a theater kid, for sure. Mm-hmm. What was that? I've never heard that song sung before. Was Orla in that one from the past as well, I guess?
What? It's the song they use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, ye be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags, so free as free can be. Sink the storms and waves out because you see the treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I totally butchered that. That can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago.
A vast wages
Lad lumpers ho, hand over all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. Watch the video, girl. It's proof she wants. It's proof she'll get at the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Hey, girl. Watch this. This recording contains a Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it, you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. Aww. Orla's so talented!
You seem through storms and waves, all because you see treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Putting my theater degree to work. But I've never heard this song before!
Huh? But they always sing the song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
Have they only been doing that performance for like a year, or that show? Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago, they used the song I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing 2 songs. According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows 1 song. Then, what was that song that I heard? Huh. Interesting.
We wish we knew.
The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing. Huh. It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Shipshape Aquarium. And perhaps I better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down. Is it a different whale?
Put her down?
But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. As it always does. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium, and I came to find out that each time, a large amount of money was being paid out.
Oh! Zion Boyman, welcome. How are you doing? You think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control?
I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man on anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab. There's still so much we don't know about him.
He's got a baby penguin. Well, I don't see Rifle here. What do you want to do next?
Better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action.
Bye. Oh boy.
3, 2, 1, ta-da!
Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing.
Pearly, hi!
Huh? That's all for Trucy's magic show. Come back and see me next time.
Where's Apollo? Is he here? He is. Great job, Trucy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit?
Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something?
Thanks. Out of the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? Look! Badge! Oh yeah, it's the same as before. Practicing presenting a badge. Aww. Do you want a fish? Hey, Apollo. Think you could whip us up a little meal with these? Fish? I haven't had fish for a while, come to think of it. The obvious question, though, is... What are you doing with a bunch of raw fish?
It's to feed the penguin with.
Penguin? So why are you giving it to me to cook? I don't know, I just happened to think of it and I was hungry. Then why don't we all go out for sushi when you wrap up the investigation?
Oh, you're going to treat us? How sweet of you. I'll start with tuna.
That's really generous of you, Apollo. Don't forget to invite Trucy too, and Pearl. Why did I even open my mouth? Hey, we only pick on you because we love you. Do you like the penguin calendar? Do it with the defense's bench in court? No, no, let him go up here. Oh, darn. In that case, I don't think you want to hear what I think. Damn. Want to read a book? Do you have anything to say about the video? Athena already made me watch it so many times, I remember the whole show. This case is over, we should go see the show live. I bet Trucy would like it.
Gee, I sure would like to see a head-to-head between Sasha and Trucy.
Magician versus pirate, huh? That'd be one wild show, I bet. Is there a real... There's gotta be some kind of, like, media out there with that.
And we could join the fray as a band of lawyers, right, boss?
That would be even wilder. A day in court, I bet. Any other fun dialogue? Updated autopsy report. Alrighty. TV phone. No. I guess that's everything. What if I show him the ad for the show? Alright. Let's talk now. Okay. We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see.
Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit.
Forensic science, baby! Emma!
Fingerprint powder to check for prints, and luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Wow, Trucy. I didn't know you had stuff like that, too. I got them from a detective friend of mine. Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensic ink kit?
I feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be here having fun.
I don't mind. And I'd like to see Rifle again, too.
If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help too. Yeah? Thanks. I'll be sure to ask you if anything comes up then. Well, I'll be right here, hanging around watering Charlie, if you think of anything. I appreciate that, Apollo. You've got some good kids! Ah! They're family! They're your kids! Phoenix, you're a dad! They're all your kids! Me with the family. Me when there is a family in Ace Attorney and I feel ill and I just love them and just... Alright team, let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha all together.
It sure feels nice to be a part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all of you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss.
Aww, she's so earnest. Oh, this is so cute. I love them!
I hope I can be of some use with the forensic ink kit.
Hey, wait up, you two. They left without me. In justice we trust. Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to talk with him. I thought I'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over there by the ladder to get down there. That crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Alrighty. Just stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why couldn't the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to us both. In justice we trust. Bye.
Now that Detective Fulbright's gone, we can do anything we want here.
The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. Hold on. I'm gonna check. I might pause here for today, because I do need to... I do need to be up early tomorrow, and I want to have a lot of time to like rest and everything. I want to check how much progress we have left in the investigation, if we can wrap it up and do the trial on Monday. I just want to check. What's the progress? We were at revisiting the Orca pool. Okay, then there's I'm not looking at what this says. Okay. It looks like the trial's a little longer than day 1, but that's fine. Show stage, Alright. Well, we'll pause there for today, and then we'll do this whole trial on Monday, and then Tuesday we'll really get into Tuesday we'll start Spirit of Justice. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll finish this case Monday, this investigation and the trial. We'll be all well rested and everything. I will have sleep. I'll have sleep in my system, and we'll wrap this up on Monday. So thank you all for being here. I'm enjoying this one. This is fun. This is a fun case. I'm enjoying it. Next stream will be Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll play 6.5 in Final Fantasy XIV. We're almost to Dawn Trail, and I feel insane. Dawn Trail is truly just over the horizon. Yeah. But yeah, 6.5 on Saturday, and then wrapping up Dual Destinies for real on Monday. Thanks again for being here, y'all. Have a great rest of your day, night, time zone, and weekend if I don't see you again. And